Hello everyone, this is Anirudh. Today I'm going to show you how you can create a custom component with emojis. So let's say there is a employee satisfaction survey. In this survey, you wanted to give a emoji control rather than a rating controls available in Power Apps. Okay, let me show you how you can develop. So first thing, I will show you what is the last outcome. So I'm giving some random response and I'm submitting the record. At the back end, there is a Sharepoint list and it gets saved. I save only number because at the end, as a admin, you wanted to average down of all the responses, correct? Okay. So now I will tell you how I have developed it and how you can do the same thing. This is one of the list, as I said, some random questions I have provided, and every column have choice type of column, and there is 1 to 5. One is that most dissatisfied, and the 5 is the most satisfied, very dissatisfied to satisfied. That's how I have developed the SharePoint list. Now let me tell you. In this blank app, I have connected that SharePoint list. Now I'll put one form at SharePoint list. All the column will appear automatically. I will delete this one. I will delete this one also, and I will put it two column layout. One of the question are not appearing rightly, so I will put it wrap, so it will be appear like this. Okay. Now, of course, this thing I can do. I can put a, let's say, save button. I'll put it white. Okay. Now, whenever user will select the response and click on the save, it will get saved if I write the code. Now I will do it later. First thing, what I try to tell you that you can put radio button instead of drop down. That is the one of the thing. Very easy to do. I have done one video long back how to convert a drop down to a radio button, so you can find it in my channel. Of course, there is another way called rating, but rating is something what I believe is whenever you are giving some movie review, that time rating is good, or any food review, that time when we are actually going for a taking satisfaction survey from the employee, it should be some emoji or emotional uh, representation, correct? Okay, so now let's create the component. So in the component, what I will do is I will put 100, then inside that I will put a gallery. Okay, this gallery, it will be like this. Okay, now to give items in the gallery, what I will do, I will select the component first and create a property called items. What items I wanted to do, that will be input property and it will be a table. So I'll click on create. Next I will do so in the component, now items will be available. In the items there is a default table created automatically, but what I need is this kind of table. Okay, there are certain properties I have provided, emoji happy, this kind of things. So you can create uh, I mean some icon name here, what kind of color it will be, and what will be the value and label, everything. Okay, now how I get all these icon name, let me, I will create another screen and put one icon. In this icon, if I go here, I can see there are emojis, correct? There are 5 emojis. Based on these 5 emojis, I have give some name. My means very satisfied to very dissatisfied. So you can go ahead and do the same thing. Now, one thing you need to see what is the name of the particular icon. So if I click here, you can see this. So let's say if I go icon, I can see what is the name of the icon, emoji from. So that is the reason in the table I have given this kind of name. Okay, So you need to select one by one, get the name of the icon and put it in the table. That's how it is. Of course, I will provide this table in the description box. So you can copy and paste and it will work. Next, so let's go to the components again. And in the gallery, what I said, I will put the table, not directly in the gallery. So in the component, I will paste it first. Now in the gallery, what you need to do is, I will say parent dot items. That is the one of the things. So in the gallery, I actually pass that table. Now here I will put one icon, any icon as of now. And this icon property should be this item dot emoji. Okay, you can see everything came. Now I will reduce the size. It might be 450 or something. And of course, this one. There is another thing I just wanted to tell you, uh, and that is, let's say bit increase 150 as of now. Of course, the component you need to increase 150. Here, this is the template, correct? Here I will put one label. In this level, you need to keep this item dot label. You can see how it happened. But I wanted to change the color of the emojis, because you know that very dissatisfied should be red or something like that. So as I said, in the table I have created the color property. So here there is a color. In this color I will go and put emoji color. Now you can see it. Also I will put the same thing for the text also. Okay, now one thing I need to do is, whenever user will click, it should stay and look like that you have clicked. Now I will change it. Let's say, now in my previous screen, what I will do is, one thing you need to understand, that in this data card I cannot put inside that custom component, because inside the form it is not allowed. So what I need to do is, basically you'll go click on the plus and click it here, okay, at the top. Now this is a bad design. Yes, I know this is a bad design, but this is the right now you can do maximum. Okay, so what you need to do is, you need to select that card, increase it, and then you need to go. There is no output property I have done in the custom component, so that user will click and select any of the emoji and you understand which one he actually selected. So for that matter, what I will going to do is, I will create another custom property, is called response. It will be output property and it will be a number. Now in the custom component, I will go here and I can see the response. In the response, what I want is that gallery one dot selected dot which one I have a value in the table. You can see in the table there is a value. Okay, so all the properties I have used one by one. Now things are ready. One thing you need to do now is that, whatever the selection, you need to fill up this drop down. So I'll take it, the name. I will go ahead for this drop down, and there is a default item selection. Unlock the data card, keep a square bracket dot there is no as such, so response will be there which I wanted to take from there, correct? Currently you can see it automatically get 5. Why? Because gallery always selected by default for the first one, correct? So to do this, there is a trick for that. You will come here, you go for the default. In the default, you will provide a blank parenthesis that will work. Now you can see the find items is this way, better way. Yeah. Now you can see find items is blank. Now, if I select anyone based on that, in the drop down, it is getting changed. Also, one of the thing we need to do one of the workaround that after selection of any of the emojis, that employee should understand which one he selected, correct? So let me show you how it will work. First of all, what you need to do is you need to hide it, not need it. Okay. Now I'll go to again the component. In the component, what I will do is there is template fill. I'll just cut it. So if this item dot is selected, then the color should be this item dot emoji. Otherwise, it will be blank. Okay. Emoji color. Yeah. This item emoji color. Otherwise, it will be blank. Let's see how it is actually working. So now you can see everything getting hide. Okay. That's I don't want. So what I will do is now for the icon, I will change in the same way. So I'll take it. If this item dot is selected, comma, if it is selected, then I will put RGBA 255, 255, 255, 1. That means it is white, and otherwise this color. Let me show you how it is working. You can see it will revert the color. Right. Now go for the text the same way. So I'll take this one, copy and paste the color property of the text. Okay, it will work. Next, another thing you can see here, whenever you mouse over, the default theme color automatically get appear. For that reason, what you need to do is go to the component and on the icon hover color. In the hover color, you need to put that this item dot image. Now, what it will appear basically, it will appear a darker shade of that particular emoji. Okay, that's how it is. So now one by one you need to do the same thing for all the questions, and as simple, if you do the same thing, submit form, go for submit form, it will be a form 2. Okay, done. Next you need to navigate to another screen, so I will delete this one. There is a success screen, you can take it. Also you need to go here for the first screen, minimize everything, and minimize everything, and you need to take this two, come here and paste it. Okay, now it will look like this. You can change the screen name and everything, beautification. I'm not doing all these things, so I'll put it, that's all. So now what will happen is just showing for one dissatisfied. That means it will go 4 for the first question. Let's check. Yes. So this is how you can create a custom component and use it. But another good way to do is I can show you. You can see some of the icon have their field icon, like flat filter and then field, correct? Like that, there is a like, thumbs down, and there is a field thumbs down. So for example, let's say I put it like this, okay, and I will say update context, and there will be like this, and I will say light, okay. Now whenever it will be true, it is basically used for toggle. So whenever it will be true, the icon I will change how it is. So if it is pressed, then comma, then it will be like this. So basically what will happen is, you can see, we can do like this because as I said, those icons you can do where there is a field icon for that particular icon, okay. But unfortunately for emojis, this was not there. So that is the reason we need to do workaround, and that is the long workaround, okay. Let me know if you have anything else in your mind. Thank you for watching.